see it. Hello, everybody. After a couple weeks away, we're still Bobulous. Our hearts are broken. This is a terrible tragedy. But we do have Nicky Douche,
What's up,
our
dudes?
very special guest.
What's going on?
Nick, I'm going to kick it off the way I always kick it off. And I'm going to ask you, how many years have you been in the business and who are you trained by?
That's kind of a... How long is this show? How long do I got?
An hour and however long.
All right.
We'll go all night. We don't give a shit.
I don't know. I think...
No, we won't.
I first went to... Like, the first training I ever went to was in a dude's backyard in Black River Falls, if you guys know where that is. It's a super... beautiful town. Absolutely gorgeous. There's not, like... Yeah, it's just absolutely gorgeous. And so AC Riley, the Wanderer, and myself, on the first day of camp, we went out to this dude's backyard in Black River Falls and bumped around a little bit, took like top rope bumps, like did suicide dives. And I was like, I don't know if this is for me, man. Like, this seems kind of whack, dude. I want to break my neck out here, dude. I'm like day one camper, you know?
Dude, first day of camp's wild to do that shit. Sorry.
Dude, it was insane. Yeah, it was insane. And so I was like, I think I'm gonna pass on this for a little bit. I was in high school still. The Wanderer kept on going. That's why he and I go so far back, because he and I kind of broke in around the same time. And then so a couple years later, there was a promotion called New Age Wrestling, which I don't know if you guys have ever heard of New Age Wrestling. Typically, they have a reputation that's not good. But, AC Riley started working there. It was one of the first shows that he could work here in La Crosse, Wisconsin. And they needed a play-by-play guy. And so I always wanted to get into sports broadcasting. I love sports. I loved wrestling. I loved doing play-by-play. And so I got roped into doing play-by-play for New Age Wrestling. Didn't get paid, but had some pretty crazy and wild experience. And we did that for a pretty long time. And I did that. I know Jesse Von Ruden was a guest with you guys once. Ryan Brown was as well. Yeah. So I was really heavy with that Bell to Bell Productions thing for a pretty long time. I'd say probably the better half of a decade. Going across the state, working at places like ACW. I worked BCW a couple of times. WPW, stuff like that. Working here in La Crosse, obviously. Even most recently, we did some stuff in Duluth with Heavy on Wrestling, which was pretty cool to be a part of. But, after doing that for so long, and I can't tell you guys how many times I would train before shows or go to wherever they had camps going on, and I kept kind of just kickstarting my training over and over and over again, and kind of getting the that untraditional way, I guess, of going through the motions of becoming a professional wrestler. But I never felt like comfortable enough to start actually working. So then I kind of eased into doing managerial work. That's kind of where I started the Nicky Douche character in 7RW, RCCW, probably like 7 years ago, maybe. And that kind of took a life of its own. It was super fun. Started getting booked in various places. COVID happened and I kind of took a step back. And then most recently I came back, and I think with some of the experience that I had in the ring, we said, like, let's give this like wrestler persona kind of an opportunity here. So I've now been working wrestling in RCCW kind of exclusively here since I took like a 2 or 3 year hiatus, and it's been going pretty good. So I think my first time breaking into the business was like 2008, 2009, doing production work. Did managerial work in the mid 2010s, and then really started doing some ring work here over the past few months. And it's been going super well. Yeah, it's been really fun. And yeah, I'm kind of here to stay, I think, this time around.
BT, I got one more question, if I can.
Okay.
I got this question. What was it like filming the movie 8-Legged Freaks?
Dude, it was... it was absolutely insane. It was really cool. My wife, Courtney Cox, she was really supportive of that entire venture. And yeah, man, it was crazy. Those spiders actually were not CG. Those are real spiders from Africa, believe it or not. Pretty insane stuff. Super poisonous. So, yeah.
Go ahead.
I was waiting for the Arquette joke. I didn't know when it would come.
We got a few of them. Don't worry.
Oh, shit. Okay. All right.
There's more than one.
Okay.
We'll go. Before I go, let's go to the comments. I hope this is the bald one.
I hope this is the bald one. It's wild. It's fucking
That is
wild.
an absolutely wild comment to make.
Well, I mean, I don't know which one's the one with hair, but like, I don't think he likes us. The white man's kind of a squid. So yeah, team bald one, whichever one that one is.
I have a mail-in question from Ryan Brown because I don't think he.
Mail-in?
I don't think he. Oh no, no!
Very
Roses
nice.
are red, violets
nice.
are blue. Nick looks like a pedo. Stay away from schools.
Nice. Very good. Yeah.
Well, Brown didn't realize he didn't click on the link to type the question in. He did it on my status that I shared about this show. He's a bit, for a techie guy,
Yeah, we know Ryan, yeah.
So he wants to know, how did the first trip to Amory go?
Oh, that was Amory. Yeah, that was a good trip. So Ryan and I were doing the Bell to Bell production stuff. We were working for New Age Wrestling. I think we went to Amory a couple of times, and I can't remember. That was so long ago, and I've got like terrible ADHD, so I black out like a lot of memories that I have over the course of multiple years. But I think Davari worked that show. That might have been Eric Cannon as well. It was kind of wild that they worked for New Age Wrestling at one point. I think Davari was like a kid at that time. He was like 17 or 18 years old. And but Ryan Brown and I went there and did production. I think that's like 3 hours north of where we came from in La Crosse. And on our way back, Ryan Brown was driving, and I think he fell asleep at the wheel while I was also sleeping. He claims that he was sleeping and driving for 30 minutes. I don't think we'd be here on this podcast if that's actually the case, but he would like roll his window down and like stick his head out like a total buffoon to try to wake himself up. It was pretty insane. I was almost certain that we were going to die. It was terrible. Yeah. So Ryan Brown, great dude. I love that guy to death. Maybe not the best to be driving on long road trips late at night. And I think he'd admit that too. It's terrifying.
So Brown finally figured out to click on the video, and then you can make comments. But he has one more comment that he made before he figured that out. He said, fun fact, his first show is where Alex Riley unveiled the Super Irish Whip. He lost the match to his kryptonite, the Schoolboy.
Alex Riley, at the time, I don't know if he's ever told this because maybe, he doesn't like to peel back the curtain too much, but he lost. I think he wrestled a lot in that first year that he started wrestling. But he lost to a Schoolboy like 13 consecutive times at like 13 consecutive shows. It was definitely, I don't know if anybody, I think that might be in Guinness somewhere, like the most times lost by Schoolboy and consecutively. And he's there. It's pretty cool. It's actually pretty neat. You guys should look it up sometime.
Riley has a fuck, marry, kill for you. Jerry the King Lawler, King Harley Race, or Jimmy King from your movie Ready to Rumble.
Damn. I'd probably fuck Jimmy King. He was I don't know, man. He just seemed like he had the moves in his trailer. He could crown me, if you know what I mean. I'd probably kill Jerry Lawler just because I don't know. Sometimes I hear like weird stuff about that guy. I don't really know for certain. And Harley Race I'd marry. I don't know. He seemed like, I could be a part of his camp. It'd be fun. We could hang out, talk about the old times. Yeah, I don't know. There's your answer.
I don't know how much trouble this question is going to get you in, but how many boobs did you hold in Caledonia that night?
0.
Smart man.
That's Austin Aries. That's right. Aries was there.
Did not give a shit about that show, apparently, on commentary.
That's right. Yeah. I feel like Austin Aries, maybe Ryan Brown remembers, but I feel like Austin Aries got drunk while doing commentary for that show. And I think there was maybe 10 people in the audience. It was wrestle crap at its finest. It was great. That's one of the best things about if you talk to like Jesse or Ryan or myself and like our journey kind of like progressing through independent wrestling, like we learned a lot of stuff with New Age. I think we're grateful for a lot of the guys that we work with there. And there's a lot of super awesome dudes, but holy shit, did they just put on some absolutely stinkers of shows. And I think a lot of guys would admit that too, so yeah, it was lots of experience. I guess I'll say it.
Brown claims to be better at late night driving now.
I don't believe that.
And the last viewer question before BT gets to his question is, does Nick have any heat with Nick Gage? Because you wrestled him and he took a pizza cutter to your forehead.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. No, we're cool. We're cool. Yeah.
Oh, they're getting all of them in. I love it. BT, go ahead.
Okay. So, do you have a name for your fan base, and why? And let me tell you why it should be the Douche Bags.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. I don't have a name, but I'm willing to hear your pitch. I like it so far.
It should be that, especially if you're a heel and they like you. Douchebags, douche. It's right there.
Yeah,
easy money.
I'm gonna write that down after we get off.
That could be a merch shirt.
That could be a merch shirt. You haven't
made that much money since April of 2000 when you pinned Eric Bischoff to win the WCW championship. This is your chance.
Yeah, you're right. It's been a kind of a dry period for me. I could really use that extra cash flow. Yeah.
That's why you came back for Scream 5.
You definitely lost some money in a divorce.
Yeah, just a few bucks. Yeah.
BT, I had 2 questions. Hit him with another one.
No.
Okay. No. Just a straight up no. Got it.
Very cool.
So
I'm still emotionally shocked by no Bobby here.
He famous.
I'm shocked too. I saw the post. You guys were hyping him coming back, and then he's just not here. It's like a wrestling show where they hype Devlin Kane, and then he just doesn't show up. I don't know where.
Yeah, who does that? Hi, Derek. What's up?
There's Derek.
I think we booked Justin Credible.
Yeah, it's like booking Justin Credible. It's exactly like.
Oh, yee. Fuck Justin Credible. I'm kidding.
I'm not.
So you've done commentary. What is the worst match you have ever called on?
Dude, I totally knew you guys were gonna ask that. So for sure, I can say for sure the worst show that we've ever done. I don't know if Jesse or Ryan talked about this, but there was a show called Hardcore Hell, and it was at an event called Beer Camp, and I don't even know which town it was because we took so many county roads to get there. It was in the middle of nowhere in a cornfield. I remember pulling up and being like, I'm gonna get murdered here. This is hills have eyes type shit. It was absolutely terrifying. And then when we pull in, there's God, there must have been 50 to 100, what felt like just a bunch of dudes wearing jeans and flannel, just absolutely smashed out of their ass. And so we set up a ring. Jesse and I don't know why we were there doing commentary. I still don't really understand it. It was in Blair. It was that close. That's insane. And so Amish country. So Jesse and I are sitting there, we don't even have a commentary table. We're just sitting there in some metal chairs at this New Age wrestling show, and they're pulling out light tubes and throwing guys up against the sides of barns and stuff. I mean, it was absolutely insane. As far as a singular worst match, I don't know if it was necessarily the worst match ever, but it's one that just sticks in my mind, and it involved 2 guys that I have a pretty strong appreciation for. Being Butchie Davis, Todd Gilbertson, and Mountain Man Mike at the time. Mountain Man Mike, this is at, if you guys can believe it, there's a festival in Sparta, Wisconsin called Butterfest. As if our population isn't obese enough, we celebrate butter and eat butter. Yeah, there you go.
There's also a Butterfest in Baraboo, and I've worked that.
Do they deep fry butter there like they do in Sparta? Yeah, it's absolutely insane. And so, it was a packed show, dude. They got us in the beer tent, and there was there had to have been 200 people there. But Mountain Man Mike was working as the convict, and at some of these shows, they would have these gimmicks and say, well, who's wearing the gimmick tonight, right? They don't fit anybody. And so Mountain Man Mike had this 2 sizes too big, orange jumpsuit on, and his ass was out the entire match. His entire ass was out.
So it was a Jack Spade match.
It was like a Jack Spade match, but Jack Spade, it's a little intentional and it's kind of funny, and Jack Spade kind of makes up for it, and it's kind of building a story. This was I'm a prisoner that just has my ass out the entire time, and it was absolutely hilarious.
Brown's correct. They do
and
let
I
me jump
couldn't-
in the ring and knock people out in the Baraboo version.
Oh, okay. And so, that one is available, I think, on like 7RW Video, or it's available on YouTube somewhere. And Jesse and I are making these terrible jokes on commentary. We can't keep it together, so the commentary is absolutely awful. We're laughing throughout the whole match. I don't even know if it was a bad match. I just know that his ass was out the entire time, and it was super hilarious. So that probably I'll just use that one because it's the one that's most memorable. But there's a lot of other ones that they were just probably so bad that I couldn't even tell you who was in the match. I mean, one time Jesse and I were calling, and maybe he talked about this too. I think we were in Whitehall, Wisconsin, and there was a dude that proposed to his girlfriend by putting her in a dog collar, like literally a dog collar around her neck, in the middle of the ring. Like there's like 10 people there watching this all happen, like at an independent wrestling show. It's like absolutely insane to say that like this actually happened and we took part in it. And we're just like sweating bullets. It was like 90 degrees in there, and like calling this dude proposing to his girlfriend and putting her in a dog collar, and he was also barking. It was just really weird to be a part of, but there's that Livewire reference, our boy Livewire.
Flip the switch.
Flip the switch.
BT, it's your question.
Fuck on. We got a question here.
Where's Bobby?
You know,
Where is Bobby? Where has Bobby been?
we've been played. We've been duped. Schmeckeldorfed.
Wow.
It's not even a word, but I said it.
Yeah.
He was supposed to make it his return today, and he just said, "Fuck you."
Well,
False advertisement. He made us look like liars.
He called in.
Yeah.
He used the sick day.
he did?
All of them.
A mental
Yeah,
health day?
It's true. It's a sad day.
All the days.
We were gonna
Into
celebrate.
one.
Now there's no celebration.
Oh.
It's really upsetting.
I'm
It
impressed.
The nearest strip club eating chicken wings. Jesus. He's answering where Bobby is. That's
He's in time out. He is in Texas. He is eating baby back ribs.
it's true. Baby back ribs at the nearest strip club. BT, do you have a question for our guest?
Yeah. So what was your favorite movie you've done? There's a lot of them, so I mean, you gotta pick one.
If you want me to like stick on the David Arquette joke,
Yeah.
I actually really, I really liked Ready to Rumble. I thought that movie was fucking awesome. I actually really enjoyed that movie quite a bit. I liked it as a kid. It's like super nostalgic. I thought it was hilarious. Yeah, I really, really dug that movie. And actually, when I think of David Arquette, that's the movie I think about, even though he's obviously been in way better movies. But, I still have I have the VHS of Ready to Rumble somewhere in my house. I think I've watched it like 200 times. I think it's a classic. So that's your answer, Ready to Rumble, for sure.
I don't think I could ever go back to rewinding things before watching them.
I don't think my bitch ass can name another David Arquette movie besides Ready to Rumble.
Scream 1, 2,
Yeah, all the
3,
Scream
4,
movies.
5.
Eight-Legged Freaks.
Eight-Legged
Look.
Freaks. They made that reference.
Well,
Yeah.
Ready
never
to
seen
Rumble.
Eight-Legged Freaks.
Okay.
If you got some time to kill, it's not like the worst, but it's not the best.
And even hotter take, I was never a big fan of any of the Scream movies.
I'm actually there with you. I'm kind of like medium. I'm also medium on it, even though they were my movies. I'm like
One was
lukewarm
the
on it.
best.
The new
Which
game.
one
Where's
is this?
Bobby?
The Wolfman, the bald one, or the one with hair?
Oh, hello, Alex
hello.
Riley. Favorite wrestling moment in your wrestling career? A match you've done commentary for, managed, etc. Something you had a hand in. Why don't you just do one from all three?
Yeah.
I think the match is pretty easy. It'd probably be the Lego match that Riley and I had prior to me going on hiatus for a little bit. That was super fun to put together. We were able to do a lot of promotions and get a really big draw for RCCW for that show too. So we were in front of like 250 people, I think, at that time, packed in the American Legion. So that was a really cool show to be a part of. I think, and then that was also, the culmination of like a multi-year story with the whole 3BF thing that we were doing and the divorce of 3BF and everything. And so that was a really cool thing to be a part of, I think, as far as a match commentary. Gosh. You know, there was a couple of shows. I couldn't name what it was, but there was a show that Jesse and I did for ACW. So when ACW first started in Oshkosh, Jesse and I did probably the first like 10 or 11 shows. And then we did the first Water City WrestleCon that they had done there. And one of those early on shows, they just had such a great following. And I just remember, you know, that was at a time where like Sadist and Joey Avalon were kind of doing their loops and getting booked everywhere. And are we getting somebody on here? Are we getting is Bobby coming on?
Hold on.
Oh shit, we got some breaking news.
Our glorious king has returned.
I've never been here for a breaking news thing. That was fucking awesome. That's super cool.
My bad. I forgot that I had reset my Mac. So I had to go through everything and re-upload it again.
He returned. He brought us milk.
I got fruit
It didn't
punch.
take 18 years.
I've got Minute Maid.
You really got 20 likes.
Thank you, Bobby. Thank you.
We
Something Bobby's never
appreciate
heard
the
before.
gifts. All right, we apologize to interrupt you mid-answer. But
That was all right. That
this
was great. That was a super good bit. That was a great bit.
the most unprofessional podcast ever.
That's all right. I appreciate it. It's more fun that way. That was good stuff. That was super funny. Do something else to do that breaking news thing. That was fucking hilarious.
Oh,
That
don't
was
give
awesome.
us an excuse. We'll fucking abuse the shit out of it.
That was great. I love that.
Can't
So
wait
commentary
to be
was-
buried after the show.
Great.
All right, you can continue answering.
I don't know what that. So commentary's done. Managed.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know, dude. What was a good thing? I don't know. Riley, you tell me. What was a cool thing that I managed? I'm not even sure.
You can pick the champion show this year when you got splashed by Godfather.
That was pretty cool. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Or even the show. I mean, I was working as a manager at Alliance Pro when the Barbarian, kicked me in the face too. So those are pretty cool. Those are really recent, but yeah, those are both pretty neat events to be a part of. I can think of too. Like I think actually Riley was talking about this earlier today when we were at camp. But we were at a Stevens Point show and they just packed that place, and I came out and cut a little promo, and we worked Derek St. Holmes, and I think just like the reception from the fans let Riley and I know that our shtick was working really well, and I don't know, something like that. I don't know. That's what when he was El Ducho. That was also a super fun time. Yeah, I guess one story that I have, one really memorable story of managing was AC Riley worked Nick Dinsmore, Eugene. If you guys know Eugene, that super like timeless character that would totally work in today's day and age. And he worked him in lacrosse, and Eugene doesn't call anything. He calls everything in the ring, right? He doesn't do any of the shit beforehand where he works out the spots. And so I was like, oh, what do you need from me, dude? I'm the manager. What do you need from me? And he's like, oh, you're just going to take a bump. What do you take stunners, bottoms? I was like, I can bump him anything, whatever you need to do. He's like, oh, okay, cool. Just when the time is right, you'll take the bump. I said, yeah, whatever, dude. And so he's working Eugene, actually a pretty decent match. And then I get in the ring, and I can't exactly remember what happens, but he trips me and I fall down, and then he starts yanking off my pants. And I was like, whoa, I don't know what stunner or rock bottom this is, but I was like, okay, I'll just not going to let him pull my pants off. And, he's a pretty big dude. He's a strong dude. So he pulled so hard that my pants ripped down the middle, and he ripped my pants off. So I'm sitting there in underwear. I was like, oh, this is awkward. And then he picks me up. He's a big guy, right? He's physically, sexually abusing me in the ring. Takes off my shirt. I'm butt ass naked with these tiny little underwear that I have on from Old Navy, by the way. They were really comfortable, but probably not appropriate for the show. I'm in the ring. There's maybe 150 people there. I'm butt ass naked. I could have not been wearing underwear for all he knew. He didn't check with me beforehand. He puts me in the corner and just chops me 3 times or something, and then throws me out, which is whatever. It wasn't really that cool, but I was we got to the back and I was like, that dude just fucking took my clothes off in the middle of the ring, and we didn't plan any of that out. It was absolutely terrifying. So as far as being a part of something, that was probably, I don't know, Duff, if you ever in a match where you're managing against him, just make sure you got undies on that day, bro. Like, if you
You're
don't know
not the
what's
only
happening-
manager that's happened to.
Are you
At,
serious?
at NRW, he did that to McClure.
Did he really?
He did.
Oh my god!
Just completely ripped off McClure's pants.
Yeah, it's like what the hell, dude?
Luckily, he did not rip off McClure's shirt.
Okay, yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
I wasn't at that show.
No, I meant him.
Oh,
Did I enjoy getting my clothes ripped off? I mean, it was a nice.
Yeah.
I had it was like a nice pair of like these like cotton white pants that he totally ripped. No, it was Question sponsored by Old Navy. They were great under. I mean, it really contained everything. You know, but they had like weird stripes on them. I think Derek was like, "Oh, that was a really like." He just said this a few weeks ago. Oh, that was really funny. I thought that was a legit thing because of the ridiculous underwear you were wearing. I was like, those were not supposed to see the light of day. I'm just saying, like, anything could have been out, dude, and then I would be like in jail right now if that would have happened. You know what I mean? So no, it wasn't super enjoyable to be a part of that, but yeah.
You ever thought about getting revenge?
never thought about getting revenge.
Like hunting him down like in a restaurant or something and being like, I'm gonna rip this dude's pants off in public. See what it's like?
Just call
No,
Isaac.
I'm
Isaac,
not
set up
fine
the meats. Drive to South Dakota for a bit.
Yeah, just for that. Yeah. No, not yet. No. But yeah, that's for sure.
Derek said they had hearts.
They had hearts on them. They were striped. They did not have hearts. That's probably just what he wished they had on them.
Well, our glorious king, Bobby. Your question is all yours.
So how did you meet? I don't know if this has been asked. How did you meet this terrible person at the top?
That question has not been asked.
I don't know.
I
What?
can
It was
go
just
either
at a
way.
show.
What
Was
were
he
you
asking
talking
you?
about?
Was he asking you for advice on how to be a successful manager? I mean, what was it?
I don't know when we first was it at an RCCW show? I
It
don't
was
even know.
definitely RCCW because for a while it was Jesse and Derek doing commentary, and then I came in one day and I was shaking hands and I was like, "Oh, I haven't met this guy before."
With a notebook and a pen, so the way that you could rip off his shit.
So then I just shook his hand and he said his name was Nick, and then we kind of have like the same comedic styles.
Yeah.
So then we just started to make fun of people, really.
Dude, I've obviously I've known your dad for a super long time, and Vic and I have always gotten along.
Yeah, that
even
piece of shit.
the old fucking Supreme Wrestling Entertainment days were super fun. And I was like, dude, I didn't even know that he had an adult ass grown kid.
There's one older than me.
I know that now, but I was like, what the fuck? Who's this dude that looks just like him? Oh my god, it's his son. And you're like, yeah, I'm gonna start managing. I think it was before you started actually, or you had just started too. You were pretty early on in the managing stuff.
That's
Were you reffing at first?
I did referee at first, yeah.
Yeah.
Roughing what?
Basically, they had me refereeing, commentary. I ring announced a couple times. And if they didn't have anything for me, and if I wasn't managing or doing any of that, they just gave me a security shirt.
Oh yeah, the searching for the Ross family bits. Those are pretty hilarious. We did the Supreme Wrestling Entertainment. They had an angle where like the Ross family went missing for a few shows. And so
It's true.
he was too fat to
Brown,
be around.
it's true. Every time Brown was recording, I'd get up on the apron, I'd lean in, and I'd be like, "I'm so fat." And we got Brown to
That's your
break
business
one day.
partner, dude.
Pause.
Whoa!
To be successful as a manager, you need to have your pants ripped off.
Pause.
I don't remember Bobby Heenan's pants ever getting ripped off.
Same. I don't remember JJ Dillon's pants being ripped off.
Yeah.
I don't remember anyone at Diddy parties being good managers.
Woo! So anyway, you were answering the Ross family bits.
No, it's just they did this stupid, silly ass angle where they were filming like 3 or 4 minute bits where I was searching for the Ross family and like going through the motions of trying to figure out where they could possibly be. And they aired them at, Supreme Wrestling Entertainment in lieu of them actually being on the card. And I think that they turned out pretty well. They're pretty hilarious. I think you can find them on YouTube. I think there's 6 episodes. They're each like 2 or 3 minutes long. They start out like kind of like, oh, it's just like some idiot like 20-year-old kid trying to find a couple of wrestlers, and then it progresses into this absolutely ridiculous series where I like eat shrooms. There's like a sexy old man that like we do or don't have a romantic relationship. It's kind of left up to interpretation, which is great, right? It's like cinema, but it was pretty hilarious. I would encourage folks to go watch that sometime if they want to watch other like dumbass indie wrestling things that guys have done over the years.
Brown says when Warrior put him in the weasel suit. Derek says it happened to Cornette.
Okay.
Wasn't Heyman already successful by then? Heenan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Haven't seen Heyman get his pants ripped off.
Have not seen that.
No.
No.
I have a question.
He's got a question.
And this pertains to this, man.
Okay.
Is there anything you see in this fucker that is similar to his father? In terms of
They look a lot alike.
how
What
they
do you
manage,
mean?
how they manage, how they approach the business and stuff.
You want to make a joke or not? I mean, like in all seriousness, I
Do
think
both.
Give him depression.
If I'm trying to be kind of real, like I guess I don't. Honestly, you guys are like pretty like different with how you do things, which I think is actually kind of appreciated. I appreciate that, you know. Yeah, I can't think of too many things you guys are the same, and otherwise, like other than that, like maybe you kind of have sometimes like a similar mind for the business, like you know, Duff. Like when you're talking to me about some of the stuff that you guys are booking, or even some of the things that you're working at with different shows, I feel like you guys have like a little bit of a similar flavor for just like thinking about storylines and having different perspectives than guys that are maybe in the ring, you know, which I think sometimes is an advantage to doing what it is that managers and shit like that do.
Too bad he doesn't have a mind for fashion.
Oh, I am a fucking great fashionista, okay? I am a fashion icon.
He ain't no trillionaire, Vic.
Buddy, you give old people strokes every time that they see the color of you're like the John Cena of managers. You have
You
like
don't
a
like
red
my
one,
Picasso jacket
a
I got?
blue one. No. No.
I do like the Picasso jacket. The Picasso
it's
jacket's pretty. I like it. I dig it.
It's a good bit, Bobby. I'm just saying.
It's like if Chris Jericho was way past his prime and did a horrible trick with the jackets.
Cash flow. What? I said that out loud. Shit. Never getting booked there.
He does do that.
He does do that. I was like, wait, hang on. That sounds like what he does.
Crash.
Bobby, you were late. You got at least 3 more questions to ask.
I don't have 3 questions.
You're a piece of shit.
I don't have 3
First,
questions.
you're
Why
late.
does he say that you look like? Why does he say that you look like David Arquette?
I don't think I have an answer for that. You'd have to ask him.
Hey,
I look like David
I
Arquette.
have multiple people that agree with me.
I think that's your
Nobody
answer
agrees
there.
with you.
Ryan Brown and Alex Riley agree with me, and that's all that counts.
So I pretty much know the answer to this. So, science experience of your pants getting ripped off. Did you have a positive experience with Eugene?
I think Eugene actually like. I don't know, man. Like I didn't actually like talk to him too much. He like seemed like a good dude. He wasn't like unapproachable. But like honestly, he was just kind of already lost just incredible OVW Superstars bookings tonight. Nice. Ryan coming in with the zings.
Rarely
shit. Alex Riley talks like Vic Ross, laughs like Scott Williams. SummerSlam match for custody's coming up.
I have a question for you. I have a question
Me?
for you. Yes, a serious question.
Okay.
Would you ever tell a handicapped woman to stand up?
He's leaving context out of here. So
What's the
I
context?
was in the middle of the ring cutting a promo. and a woman in a wheelchair was
Just
yelling at me.
enjoying the show.
No, she was yelling at me.
Enjoying the show.
She was yelling at me. So I
Young
asked her
grandson
to
there.
simply stand up when she was talking to me. It was a simple request that she did not oblige, I might add.
Brought her young grandchildren to the show, hoping they'd be entertained, and got insulted
Let me show
by
you my-
this
let me show you my
7-foot
favorite-
balding man.
My favorite manager, Logan Ross, and then you just completely just shit on her.
Oh yeah, well, Dad's done it 4 more times than me. So what about that?
But I thought you were
Your
supposed
dad's
to
a
be different
trillionaire,
from
you're
your dad.
not.
Isn't that the whole reason that you never mind?
I thought
This is
all
like-
co-hosts were supposed to show up on time. Oh wait, never mind.
I thought you were supposed to
all
book Blue Cane. Oh wait, never mind.
You know what?
I thought all managers
not
get their
hitting
pants
up-
ripped off to be successful.
All I'm saying
no.
is, Nick, you've never seen Duffy and Yellow Cane in the same room together.
That's right. I have never. Yeah,
That's
you're
all
right.
I'm saying.
You're right
Well,
about
we've
that.
never seen BT and cocaine in the same room at the same time.
Very true. Very true.
I am him.
So let me find out this dude is hardcore and does an 8-ball in the ring.
All I'm saying.
My favorite part is how he lifts up the mask to do the coke instead of doing it through the 2 fucking the nostril slots.
Oh my goodness. Brandon's going for the Coke Slam.
Favorite dinosaur is the viewer question.
Yeah, probably like I don't know, man. Triceratops
make
is
it.
kind of cool. They got 3 horns. That's pretty cool. Very defensive. I kind of dig it. Kind of slow, chill dinosaur. You know. Stegosaurus is pretty cool. Brontosaurus. They got them big ass long necks. They can eat those leaves on the tall trees. That's pretty cool.
This dude's
Duffy,
going
what's
in
your
depth with
favorite
this.
dinosaur?
Bobby, what's your favorite dinosaur?
I don't have one because dinosaurs.
Bobby, what
dinosaurs aren't-
dinosaur
dinosaurs
has
aren't-
the most teeth?
I don't care because dinosaurs aren't real.
You know what isn't real? Birds.
Yep.
No,
Birds aren't
pigeons
real,
are
man.
fake. Pigeons aren't real.
But what are you talking about? Because you was with a bird the other night.
The
What do you mean?
fuck?
Pigeons are real.
Duffy, stop playing.
I'm waiting for the punchline.
There's no punchline. You was with a bird the other night.
There is no punchline. Terrible. Candy Cane versus Nicky Douche.
Okay. All right.
We may
Yeah.
have to get Candy Cane's booking information.
Make it happen. Fire. Yeah. Rapid fire. Let's do it. 1v1.
No, we got a fan
Leon,
in the
what's up,
house.
Leon?
Beat Mr. King's in the house.
Yeah, Duffy
Oh,
bailed on that
Jimmy
interview.
King? Oh, she said the Tyson Paul fight wasn't real.
Their checks were, so I would
Go to
love
university.
I don't know. Was
Yeah.
it not real or is Mike Tyson just old as fuck? Which one is it?
Go to
He's
university
old.
is
Like
sports
anybody,
debate. It was real
anybody
to
that
them.
thought that Tyson was
It
going
was
to
real
knock
to
out
them.
any fact that Tyson thought that Tyson was going to knock out a 28-year-old was delusional.
Yeah. I'm in that same
Come
thing.
on, man. The man is almost 60. Like, what do you
Go
expect?
to the go to the University of Sports debate group. It's real to them. Trust me.
It really is.
Yeah,
Hey,
I got
boxing
Brett-
fans, it's a work.
You're an admin.
Today
You're
over.
supposed to be impartial. Don't talk about them like that.
Nicole says, which WrestleMania was your favorite / most memorable to watch? And what is your favorite Christmas dessert?
I'll probably just be boring and I'll say I like 17 because I liked the TLC match was awesome. I'm like a huge Rock and Austin mark, so anytime that they main evented, I love that shit. 30 was really good too, just like that whole Daniel Bryan culmination of that storytelling. I think, like, didn't Kid Lat talk about that or something? Like the culmination of WrestleMania 30 was pretty wild. As far
Holy
as
shit, he
modern-
watches our show.
modern pro wrestling, like that, like storytelling for that was just phenomenal, and obviously like the wrestling was really good too. Favorite Christmas dessert? We make these things like they're called Christmas wreaths. Have you ever seen these little things? They're like cornflakes with a shit ton of sugar. They got like this green. They look like like Christmas wreaths. Like they're like these little circle things. They're like Rice Krispies, but with cornflakes. Those are fucking delicious. If you've never had those before, look those up and make them. They're like a drug. They're super good.
like my favorite WrestleMania is WrestleMania 47, where Duffy's in the ring with all the old timers, and he gets stink faced by Rikishi.
I haven't seen that one.
And then like Sable returns, but she's not like the old Sable. She's like Mae Young's age all of a sudden, and he has to make it.
You got a crystal ball that you're watching this shit in?
Who's booking that shit?
How fast does Nicky Douche's or how fast does Nicky Douche grow his mustache, and what is his daily routine?
I shave it every single day. I put milk on it, and then I let my cat lick it off every morning. It grows back thicker and stronger every time. It sounds ridiculous, but it's a true regimen for anybody that wants to grow a mustache.
Do me a favor. Can you take off your cat?
You want to see my?
Do you have a buzz cut under there? Duffy, you know who he looks like? You know who he really looks like? Have you seen Me, Myself, and Irene?
Yes! Dude, I was just thinking that same thing. Yes! Oh, dude, sick reference. Literally today, as Duffy was saying that, all that stuff, I was like, in my head, I was like, I really look like Jim Carrey from the end of Me, Myself, and Irene, a state trooper. Dude, awesome reference. I fucking love that. That's awesome. Hell yeah.
When he's dunking the little girl in the fountain, and she said, "I'll take care of you on this fuck face," and then he dips her into the fountain.
That movie is so awesome. I fucking love that movie. That's like one of my favorite comedy movies of all time. I'm so happy you said that. That's so funny.
Bobby, that regimen that he just suggested, Duffy's going to do that after the show to fill in those bald spots. Dude's going to come back. Dude's going to show up the next RCCW show, like the MJF hair plugs and shit.
I get the Chavo Guerrero hair plugs.
Oh my gosh.
Because there's no way that shit's real. Come on, Chavo. Who you fooling?
There ain't no way your hair is real.
Bitch.
You thinning at the top.
Your hair's real. It's hard to fake that.
Get a plunger.
I'm bald. Damn.
That's why you're always doing the podcast in the dark. Otherwise, your head will shine everywhere.
Okay, lift your head down.
I don't want to.
Lift your
I
That's why you put a headband on your hair so nobody can see that cowlick.
I actually don't have to do anything you tell me to legally, so I'm going to sit right here in this position.
When God said, "Let there be light," he just put Duffy's forehead in the way.
Oh, you put Bobby's big ass head. Look at that chrome. No, God damn. Son.
Did you see that somebody said, Sasha said, she was like, "My back is hurting," and somebody says because you carrying that big ass forehead.
I think you block out the sun. Jeez. Oh, so Nick, I got a question because we kind of went over on the interview. How long are you free? Because we can technically go as long as we want. We just don't want to hold you up.
No, whatever, man. It's all good.
Boom.
So, would you ever appear for Duffy's show? And how much would he have to pay you?
Well, I actually did camera at his first show.
I'm sorry.
So, he was the Roman cam guy.
Oh, he wasn't good enough to be on the show?
Well, he was going to be commentary, but he actually took over the role of Roman cam. He
didn't have one.
Yeah, he volunteered for it.
So wait a minute. So you do a show and you don't even have the full technical staff to do your show.
Well, hold on now. Because Brown had a guy.
And he fell through.
I want to applaud Nicky Douche for doing a Make-A-Wish. Okay.
It's actually true. The request came in months before. I was like, okay, am I supposed to tell him about it? And they said, no, just, pretend like he's booking you like normal.
Did you wipe Duffy's tears from his eyes? He's like, don't worry, little buddy, I'll do it for you.
Riley said you look like Ned Flanders, but if you wore a hat, it dropped the F-bombs more than most Navy captains.
Man looks like he writes parking tickets for a living. No, but Duffy wants to know, can he book?
What do you mean? We already got him.
This is how Ryan Brown books people. He just jumps on live streams and is like, "Yo, are you free?"
I want to see a Nick Douche versus Logan Ross match.
Oh, fucking negative 5 stars, literal barn burner, but it's because the crowd hated it so much.
Hashtag just kick him in the knee.
I heard
I'm
Duffy's
tired
first
of this,
next
Grandpa.
main event for Rapid Fire is going to be Maru versus Matthias.
Oh, jeez.
I would pay to see that.
Commentaries.
The
We
two
have
most,
one
like-
paying fan coming. Where
Yeah.
that's also more than Phoenix Pro Wrestling gets.
Yay! Yeah,
Wow.
I like that.
Well,
Yeah.
all I'm
You guys ever
saying
watch
is
Phoenix
people-
Pro? They post everything on their YouTube channel, and it
I
is
No,
a treat.
because apparently they are.
I'm banned because I told the truth about
Because
somebody.
you out
they
it about
booked.
pedophiles.
Don't book pedophiles. I won't call it your promotion. I don't know what to tell you.
Why's your promotion still up?
If we wanted to
Whoa.
see a pedophile ring, we'd just go to Epstein Island. I'm good.
Jesus Christ.
What is wrong with you, Patrick?
Does Ryan Brown try? It does. We need to use it. In fact, I'd say. Breaking news. We need breaking news.
Shit. We got some breaking news.
Hey Nick, January 11th, Ryan Brown wants to know, even though I already booked you, if you want to be booked.
Yeah, sure. I'll come to the show. Yeah, that sounds great. Thanks, Ryan. That sounds good. We'll talk my
Duffy.
booking fee offline though.
Ryan.
Best
Ryan
Phoenix
wants to
Pro
know the
Wrestling.
best Phoenix Pro match you've ever seen.
He just
The one that shuts
Jesus.
the company down.
Oh, Jesus.
Dude, I don't even know, man. They all kind of mesh together. It's kind of like a Picasso painting where it's just like coming at you from all angles, and you're like, "This is a thing. This is really happening."
Not the right thing to say about that promotion.
That's true. Very true. Yep. Depending on your flavor, like there are some days if I'm having a really bad day, I jump on Phoenix Pro Wrestling's YouTube page and then instantly right back at it. You know what I mean?
Anything with pain and pleasure, right?
No comment. I don't need the heat.
I just have the electric chair that make people watch Phoenix Pro Wrestling matches.
Brown says it can't die. It's like a roach.
He's joking.
They'll drop a nuclear bomb on the United States, and then you'll still see a poster for Phoenix Professional Wrestling at the nearest gas station.
Will you though?
You're joking. Is that where our friend of the show, the Banana, got booked?
No, what was that show that he got booked at?
That's a different shithole.
Aren't you talking about the modern day Ric Flair?
You mean RPW?
The man that once went up to perfection and
Yeah,
said,
sure.
"Try popping
RPW,
that."
not RFW.
Whatever.
Reading's hard for Bobby. It's okay.
No, you're. You know what? Give me time. I've been away for a minute. I'm rusty.
If you had to cut off a finger to learn any language to the degree of if you were a native speaker, what language or languages would you learn, and what fingers would you cut off? What a fucking question!
What an insane question. I think it's the ring finger would be the one I would cut off, because then I could still have like the three, right? Like I could still grab things appropriately. What language would I learn?
What the heck?
Whatever language Mark Hartenbauer speaks.
Well, Hartenbauer speaks English. But also, if you're gonna grab things properly, does it go back to this question from the beginning of the show?
0.
Man just uses his thumb and pinky to grab them now since he cut off the other three fingers.
I would actually learn 4 languages. I would get all these cut off just so I can give everybody the finger all the
Nice.
time.
Nice.
Why are you so mean? You're just not happy. Why are you so
What,
mean?
Brown? You're not supposed to give him somebody else's finger. Why are you trying to take away Alex? Right?
Why would you pick French of all languages too?
That's what I'm saying.
That's
You
like
worry
a-
about the finger. Why are you learning French?
Yeah, soon we're all speaking Chinese. Duh.
The Russians are taking over. You know what? It's been a while since we've had this, and I think it's time.
It is
Break-
time once again for Bobby's Shit Take of the Week, presented by Elite Wrestling Society.
No. I actually don't have a shit take because that would involve going into the
Way back We're back.
It would actually go.
We
into
really
the,
are back. He doesn't have
It
one.
would actually go into the group and dumbing myself down for for some, literally for some of the stuff that I would have to read. So I really don't have one.
He said the reason why I took that break was because of the group.
Like, so if y'all have one, let me hear it.
It'll literally take me 2 seconds to get one. Let me load up the group. It doesn't take that long because if you are a member of Elite Wrestling Society, you know that you guys are retarded.
Aren't you?
Oh, we can't
Wrestling
say
Society?
that.
Why you do that? But wait a minute, aren't you a part of the Wrestling Society?
You are too.
But I didn't make the statement. You made the statement.
I think we all have a different window we enjoy.
You're a part of the group because every time somebody messages to be on the show, you ignore them.
Whoa. It's called doing research, actually. Yeah.
The 2 matches that they have on YouTube.
Hey, it's taking a little bit longer to find a fucking take. BT, you got one?
No, because it wasn't my fucking job.
Yeah, it's not my segment. So
I got one, but it didn't occur in the group.
it's like Billy Madison said, "You blew it." All right, let's just talk about Rey Mysterio and psychosis.
My shit take of the week is Patrick.
Which Patrick?
Donovan.
Oh. I think I know where he's going.
And Duffy knows why. That's all I'm going to say. Why you do that?
You know what? I got a shit take of the week. And it involves eliminating Triple H's worst rehire. It took me too long to get Candice LeRae voted off the island. But you motherfuckers...
You need to stop. You
motherfuckers got rid of CM Punk before Candice LeRae. You guys voted Nia Jax off the island. She's not even a bad rehire. But the following people remain on this list.
Wait. Are you defending Nia Jax now?
Yeah. I have been for months.
What in the world did I come back to?
So anyway, Johnny Gargano is on this fucking list.
Over that.
Karrion Kross is on this fucking list. Braun Strowman's on this list. Okay. I mean, I'm glad Mia Yim and the Good Brothers got eliminated, but they eliminated Dakota Kai. Like, I know she's been hurt, but she had a great storyline.
No, she did.
What great storyline did she have?
You are a poison pixie.
I'm not. You need to stop that right now.
You are a poison pixie. You're part of the Pixie
he wears
Club.
the colorful clothes.
Nick looks like he's a Poison Pixie fan.
No. Duffy. Oh my gosh, that's why you wear the colorful jackets.
Nah, dog.
I get it. Yeah, that's
you are a poison pixie.
Wow. Wait a minute.
Poison pixie, Brett Duffy.
Brandon, do you see the lights going off in his room and how it's reflecting off his face? Who else does that? Candice LeRae.
Robbie's getting criticized in the comments.
Candice LeRae's interest. That's all I'm gonna say.
Bobby, any response to you getting shitted on in the comments?
You know what?
Dang.
You know what? Until you stop sounding like a dry piece of cardboard paper, I would be quiet. You sound like sandpaper every time that you do an interview. Okay, so be happy with your little 8 views that you get, and stay. Why you do that?
Hey, that's crazy.
And stay in your lane because you put everybody to sleep. You sound monotone and boring. This is
Nick,
the way I talk.
Are you Milwaukee Mario because of the mustache?
Hold on, I was not done because it's been a while. Okay,
I'd like to apologize, but I don't feel like
you sound like an Elon Musk clone.
Dang,
okay?
This minute made fruit punch. There is fruit punch.
Bobby brought home milk.
You are born. And I don't care. I'm not calling a grown man the wolf man. That's just stupid.
Jesus! God damn!
Just stupid. Call me the wolf man for what?
What are you doing? I think we're off track. It's time to get on track.
Oh, at the moon, motherfucker.
So who do we think? This fucking guy. Jesus
I'm
Christ.
just sorry. You have to have a personality to have a nickname. Everybody calls you the wolf man. No, you don't. Nobody calls you that.
James 20.
Nobody even knows who you are. Like, why are you lying? Nobody even knows.
Dang.
Have you heard of the Wolfman? The only Wolfman that I heard was a low-budget remake of a 1930s movie that wasn't that good. Duffy, before you was on the show, no. Duffy, before you was on the show, have you ever heard of the Wolfman?
Y'all just got canceled, dude.
You were falling asleep when they were interviewing you.
The Wolfman and Jesse and Jaron are nice people.
That's because
Did you donate?
Tone-born voice.
Hold on, Duffy. Did you donate?
Actually, I don't think there's enough facial hair on this podcast.
Did you donate, Duffy?
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Did you donate?
Did you donate?
Did you donate? We don't.
Did you donate?
We need
Hey, you know,
Logan
there's a
Ross.
private chat, you know.
We need Logan Ross. We need Logan Ross. We don't need. We don't need.
Logan Ross said no.
Are we going to talk about Survivor Series now?
We're going to talk about Survivor Series. Survivor Series not until another week. 2
Survivor
weeks.
Series is the last person.
But we got to make our
Hold on a minute,
predictions.
Hold on a minute.
We're gonna have
Survivor
a show
Series,
next week.
hold on a minute. Survivor Series is the last person that can stay awake watching the Nicky and Jaron show. The Jesse and Jaron show. That is Survivor Series. Who lasts an hour without falling asleep.
Fucking Brown.
I don't think you can walk. But
Oh.
do we not have a show next week? Why are we doing Survivor Series predictions now?
I mean, we got a show, but there ain't no ghost.
We'll save Survivor Series for next week. There's only 2 fucking matches announced.
You don't know that, dog. That's
Survivor
crazy.
Series. Cody Rhodes beat Kevin Owens. Like, it's stupid. Cody Rhodes.
That's
beat
not even
Kevin-
happening at Survivor Series. It's going
gonna
to start at
happen.
main event.
They're not going to keep Cody Rhodes off of Survivor Series.
They'll probably put Cody Rhodes on the Grayson Waller Experience
They're not.
or the KO show.
They're not going to put Cody Rhodes on the Grayson Wall on the great. He's going to
Or
have a
Ms.
match.
TV.
Okay,
Gotta
so
have
we've
a
been
match.
off for a couple of weeks. We didn't get a chance to
Piper's
talk
Pit.
about this. Piper's. We didn't get a chance to talk about this. The fact that AEW lost on their Wednesday night, their normal slot, to NXT.
Well,
Yet all the
I mean, at this point, can we start announcing who they beat? Like, I mean, come on. Like, what are we doing?
I'm just pointing it out because in the group, all the AEW fanboys are always saying about how well they're doing, but then NXT shows up on a random Wednesday and outdoes them by a couple 100,000 viewers.
Here's my problem with AEW. AEW touts that they are the best professional wrestling, yet you just had to cancel a show because you only sold 1,000 tickets out of a $10,000 arena or
They
10,000
switched to,
arena.
They switched to some con. I think it's Galaxy Con.
I've been saying it. They need to swap down to smaller arenas.
I
But
don't even.
Jeff
I don't,
Jarrett screwed them over by when he was in charge of that by signing them up for these big arenas.
like. I don't even know what we're doing because the Death Rider storyline is already boring.
It's trash.
The most important thing that they have going on right now is probably the Hurt Business, which was never AEW's idea. It's just WWE's
Sucks, though.
idea transferred over to AEW.
That shit's
Like-
kind of ass too.
Like, what are we doing? Like,
Nick, do you have thoughts on this?
What do you guys even? I don't even know what you guys are talking about.
We're talking about
Exactly.
We're talking about AEW struggling currently.
Oh, all those like what? I don't know, man. I've tried watching AEW. I don't got enough time in a week to watch all the wrestling that there is out there, and they lost my. I feel like they lost my viewership a long time ago. I just their storylines are kind of weird, and I think they got like good wrestling and everything, but you know that only goes so far. You need like a mix and match of a bunch of different shit to, I think, attain attention, right? So I don't know.
So
Sucks
what
for them.
match
I don't
feud was it that made you lose your attention?
What was the feud?
What was the match feud? Whatever. What did they do?
Dude, I don't.
I
It
feel
doesn't
like
like
you
it
can
matter.
pick anything.
It's not like it matters at all. I don't honestly find John Moxley's character interesting at all. I don't know if that's maybe a popular opinion or not, but I think when he's working the top of the card, I just lose a lot of interest when he's kind of being pushed as the main dude. I'm like a huge Kenny Omega mark. Like I liked that shit early on. I liked his stuff with Okada, that series that they had in New Japan. Not to be like the Dave Meltzer mark of all marks, but that whole series that they had in New Japan was like that. Like really got me right back into wrestling. His AEW run was kind of whatever. He was injured for most of it, but I'd say around the time that he kind of fell off was really when I stopped watching AEW. Probably.
Uh-oh. Bobby, this is a shot at you again.
Uh-oh. I got a couple minutes to waste. Go ahead. Nick's about to be entertained by another tirade.
Falling asleep about what? What is he talking about?
Nick's been paying attention the whole time.
Bobby, you said Duffy fell asleep during their interview.
Well, I mean, he did. It's a proven fact. Duffy, did you fall asleep or did you stay awake?
Man, this P3 really is good. This segment's brought to you by P3, but not really.
No, it's not. It's not brought to you by P3.
I said not really at the end. God.
The show's brought to you by DraftKings. Not really. Show brought to you by Lucky Charms.
You can make a bet on who Bobby will shit on next week for 20 minutes.
I dare one of you to stand up that has a backbone.
Probably shit on him plenty of times. You ain't even on here.
Did you not?
I addressed them as the man with hair, the wolf man that's a squid, and the bald one.
That's true. They were in the comments. And he did it. It was a week you were gone.
I don't know who was who.
Hey, Nick, you got a second fuck, marry, kill of the night.
What do you want?
It's us three.
Oh.
No. Kill me. Please kill me.
I haven't met. Yeah. Well.
Oh, kill me.
BT
please.
and Bob, this is my first experience with you guys.
And you don't like me, so kill me.
No, kill me.
No, you said I look like Jim Carrey. That was like, that kind of popped me, actually. That was good.
if you kill Bobby, you're racist. So you gotta keep Bobby alive.
Okay, that's a good. Okay, so I'm gonna kill you, BT. Bobby made the good fucking Jim Carrey joke, so he lives. I'll probably fuck you once. Bobby, I'll because then I'm done with you. Then but like I know Duffy. I can spend time with Duffy. We can So there's your it's a real answer though. Like that's some thought and effort put into it. There's reasoning behind all the picks.
I like it. I'm a fan.
He's gonna go to Duffy. Now you said I was going to be in the main event, right?
Dude, that message is already in the inbox, my bro. Like that's already in there, dude.
I look at Duffy like, dude,
we're
this
going
was
straight to the moon, brother.
Oh. Did you promise I get that bonus?
So to kind of stay on the AEW topic before we got sidetracked.
Why? Why are we saying on AEW? Why are you trying to make AEW happen?
Because no.
Every week you bring up I've been on.
I also talk about WWE. So what the fuck,
Do you watch AEW?
Kinda.
Do you or do you not?
I like fast forward through the things I don't like. So 90% of the show.
So what do you watch?
Man just starts to show fast forward.
Hold on a minute. So I'm gonna turn your question around on you, Duffy. What do you find entertaining about AEW?
Oh, Christian is hilarious. I love Christian.
He's on Collision.
AEW.
What do you find interesting?
He was just on Dynamite, motherfucker. Try again.
What do you find interesting about Wednesday night?
Try again. He was on Dynamite.
Stop lying.
He was on Dynamite.
Stop lying.
Stop
This fucking
lying.
feud
What
is
are we
doo-doo.
doing? What are we doing?
This fucking feud is doo-doo. Don't lie.
Oh,
to
I
us,
don't give
man.
a fuck about the feud. Christian on the mic, going town to town, shitting on people's souls is great. I could give 2 fucks about whatever feud he's in.
Is
Okay.
Hikaru Shida your favorite wrestler?
You said what?
Is Hikaru Shida your favorite wrestler?
Hikaru Shida?
Whatever her name is. You know who I'm talking
I've
about.
seen a
The chick-
Kamoshida since fucking.
How come we can't get any chick with an ethnicity name correctly? Huh? He did it with Stephanie Vacour. He called her Vaqueer.
Listen, okay,
He
because
called Julia
they don't have simple made up WWE names like Tiffany or Eve or Stephanie or Stephanie.
He
or
said, I need them
Caitlyn."
white girl names. I live in Texas, y'all.
Okay, where's the
God
black
forbid
girl?
they use their real names.
The most ethnic name I've heard is Sasha, and that's
Hey,
not even real.
Hey, Nick, you see how this shit got turned around real quick? All right, fine. Fuck AEW. We won't talk about it. Even though we're a wrestling podcast.
Well, then you're a
Fuck me.
tribalist. You're a tribalist.
I'm not,
You
because I
only
talk
watch
about
WWE.
both. And I try to talk about TNA, and you sit there and you go,
Well, hold on a minute, because I like TNA.
How you talk about New Japan?
I knew you were going to say a fucking one I don't watch, you piece of shit.
Wait a minute, hold on. Do you watch New Japan?
That's racist.
How's it?
Oh, dang.
The card?
Yeah, say that name. Hey, get this out of here. Say this name.
Make them say Rihanna McDonald.
Well, it wasn't hard, Brown. Sorry.
It sounds like you got that pretty well. That was good.
Rihanna. She's a singer. McDonald. Like what? what are we
Overrated
doing?
singer.
Yeah, he loves McDonald's. How is he going to get that wrong?
Exactly. Duh. They're hash browns in the morning. They're 3 for 3. Like, hello.
I like how we had a bit to add onto it. It's great.
Show is not sponsored by McDonald's.
But it is brought to you by Minute Maid.
Could be brought to you by Bernie's Burgers, but I don't know if they still exist.
There's alcohol in there. You just disguised it in a maid.
I wish there was some fucking alcohol in it. Well, you don't want to talk about AEW. What do you want to talk about, Bobby? How do you want to talk about WWE?
We could talk about AEW.
No, it's too late.
You want to talk about?
Their time is
you wanna
coming
talk about
fast.
Bobby, you want to talk about Jacob Fatu again?
Listen, let's talk about him because you know what?
Well, you know, his
shit.
shit take segment kind of passed already. He said he didn't have one.
Woo, because he paid up. He paid up. Quit shitting on him.
13 months later.
Weird. I love you so low.
I love you so much. That's my favorite part of SmackDown.
I just
Got the next tribal chief, the infamous Tongaloa.
Nick's favorite TNA match. We're talking about TNA now.
Anything with
The
suicide.
electric steel cage.
That's a little dark, but okay.
he's like TJP is cool.
Fucking Riley's trying to make this a breaking news thing happen.
Hey, don't make fun of Nick. He was a Judas Messias fan.
Oh,
Oh.
I bet you Nick strikes me as a Curry Man fan.
Curry. Oh.
Really? Why?
I don't know. You just look like it.
Okay.
You know. BT is a Shark Boy fan, you know.
Oh, shell, yeah.
And Duffy, who do you like?
Like of all time.
Orlando
from
Jordan.
TNA? Oh,
Yeah.
from if it's from all time from TNA, it'd have to be Samoa Joe.
OPD.
Yeah. Drugged up Jeff Hardy.
Perk Angle.
Listen, that match was a classic.
Victory
Road.
Road, Joe.
That match
We
was
still
a
talk-
5-star
we
match.
still-
It was
we
a
still
barn
talk about it.
burner.
Mm-hmm.
Nick, who's your favorite TNA tag team? Is it Generation
Better
E?
than
I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie, I was a big America's Most Wanted fan. But then Beer Money came along, and then
Beer
I was
money.
like,
I mean, beer money's a
fuck
pretty
you guys.
easy answer, but yeah.
That's what Duffy wanted to do during the show.
Jesus. They just keep setting themselves up. I'm not going to apologize for you guys because they're doing it to themselves. Oh, well, he
Yeah,
didn't
that
say
was
Motor
cool.
City Machine Gun, so you got heat with Nick.
That's
Duffy
okay.
was a
Ryan Brown
fan
and
of
I
the
always have heat.
Johnsons.
Well, so here we'll talk about some double E action, as Vladimir Kozlov
Why?
would say it. Well,
Why?
you can't talk about anything with Bobby. He
So
gets
we're
angry.
not going to talk about. So we're not going to talk about the NWA.
You know what?
I got something I want to talk about WWE. Let's
You know
talk
what?
about.
I'm doing this. My arms are folded.
Let's talk about Dawkins and Montez. Basically, while you're employed, shitting on the company.
Okay, where did that happen? I didn't see this.
Well, he basically complained, not necessarily shit on the company, but he was upset about his position in the company.
I would be too. They haven't really done anything with them.
But was it wise to do it in public?
I wouldn't say it was wise to do it in public. Unless you're voicing frustrations backstage and are not being heard.
Because I heard that they were. I heard that they were next to go to AEW once their contract ends.
Well, yeah, go there, have a tag team feud with the Young Bucks, and never see the light of day again.
No, they would be Private Party Part 2.
Oh no!
Hold on, before
Private Party, the bigger bang.
Before we continue this conversation, our guest has to part in a bit, so our guest will promote his shit, and then we will continue.
Yeah, we don't want to
Nice.
hold Nick up. He's got a family.
I gotta actually do something else that's completely unrelated to my family, but yeah, but I do have a family.
16.
I do have a family.
16.
You gotta beat it up, don't you? It's all right.
Oh, boys.
I'm Nicky Douche. I don't have like any social medias or anything like that. I don't have a lot of stuff going on in my life right now. I work at RCCW. I do commentary up at Alliance Pro. Might be expanding here or there, but keeping it kind of low key. So lacrosse, we got a show in Caledonia here in a couple of weeks, and we're having a good time doing it. And yeah, that's kind of what I got, man. I'm low key since I came back from that little hiatus. I don't really do too much to get my name out there because wrestling's fun, man. I'm not in this to like get on AEW or TNA or any bullshit like that. I'm just here to have a good time, meet some cool dudes and gals, and do like fucking weird ass podcasts like this. I guess I don't know.
To meet some cool dudes.
So does that mean you had fun?
It was a good time. Yeah, it's fucking hilarious. I love it.
I get it. You said to meet some cool dudes and Duffy.
Man, my only complaint is low key's an idiot.
Wow. Wow.
Wow. Bobby,
he's a great Marvel character.
I don't cheer for Loki. I cheer for Caval. Okay.
Who just cashes in their NXT opportunity on the Intercontinental Championship and doesn't win?
What
a loser.
I forgot he was Caval. Oh
we have Lake Cool as their coach, but because Nick has to go, Nick, we appreciate you coming on. We're glad you had a good time.
Anytime you need somebody else again, let me know, dude.
And real quick before you go, if you got heat with anybody, say it right now, then leave immediately.
Do I have heat? Chaz Moretti. He doesn't like me. I don't know why he doesn't like me, but he doesn't. I feel like I'm like the one guy that has heat with nobody, but I'm pretty sure Chaz Moretti hates me, and I'm not sure why. So that's that. He can respond to that if he ever does he do this? Will he come on?
I have no idea.
I think he hates me. I think I said something on our Grapple Talk podcast once, and he hates me because of it. But you know, it is what it is.
So
I don't know.
Does he talk in third person like the Chaz doesn't like you?
I've actually never met Chaz Moretti, so I can't answer that question for you.
I don't even really know him. I just think I said something in a podcast once because I think he shit on Alex or something, and I just said like, that's weird. Like, why are you doing that, man? And then he like blocked me on social media and all this other stuff. And I think I'm still blocked, so I'm not sure why we have heat. If he wants to comment on that, sounds good. I don't really care. I don't really know him, but I think he hates me. I don't know. I don't have heat with him. I think he maybe has heat with me, but that's that.
The Duffy, BT, and Bobby show, bringing family together.
Well, thank you for the. I was expecting like a joke at the end, but he actually went with a real one.
I think he hates. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't. I don't know. Maybe I'm like off speaking there, but he blocked me on social media. I consider that heat.
Logan Ross, who do you have heat with?
Hey, Brown, you know who else he has heat with? All the guys he stiffed on that show. Ooh.
Duffy,
Rough.
who do you have heat with?
To my knowledge, I have heat with nobody. But people have heat with me.
That's
Very-
anybody that
very
just steps on
political
your
answer.
foot when training.
but let's all thank Nick. Nick, we're
All
gonna
right.
keep going here.
I'm
We're
hopping
gonna
off.
keep being idiots,
All right.
but we thank you again.
All right, dudes. Take it easy.
All right, what were we talking about before we let Nick plug his shit?
We're about to bring up that Bobby has another shot thrown towards him.
Yes. Give him the big screen.
Did Bobby just say dog is Monte? I don't know what the hell you're talking about. You make no sense. Your jokes are stupid. Let's.
Jesus.
It's jokes like what are you talking about? What is this man talking about?
The jokes are stupid. The people are stupid. They're all stupid.
First off, I just want to say
These jokes
America-
are huge.
America's the greatest country.
jokes.
America's the greatest country in the world. First off,
I love Solo first. I love him the most.
He's the greatest. He's the greatest. I invited him. Me and Melania fix some food.
We love them. The Mexicans will pay for it, but we love them.
Shut up. Shut up. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Come on, Duffy, hit the dance.
Dude.
Oh,
Dude, if there was a Mexican,
I did the dance. Are you happy?
there should be like a Mexican wrestler, and they like wrestle their match in a hurry, and like they have an ice, an ice agent like chasing them, and they have to hurry up and exit.
All I'm saying, I'm surprised we haven't seen an El Maga yet.
I do remember when Brian Cage was working the Mexico Indies, and he came out with in 2016 with the "Make America Great Again" shirt. And got mega heat down there.
I can't believe
Duffy
that
wore it to his last show and got a standing O.
I can't believe that there's an actual wrestler named the Stormtrooper.
Don't Google that one, boys and girls.
It has nothing to do with Star Wars. Let me tell you.
Damn, Bobby getting all the shots tonight.
Bobby, what did you do to these people today?
You know what, Josh? I wish it was you that quit your job. I don't wish it was Samantha. I wish it was you, because you wouldn't be a loss. You would actually be it would actually be a gain if they lost you.
Leave my ring announcer for January alone.
January 6th.
Josh,
Whoa! Ow!
Josh, I'm joking. No, because Trump won.
You're right.
These guys.
Josh, I'm
Wait,
joking.
so what happened to the other ring announcer? Are you
Josh,
just
Josh,
are you
you're
just
great.
hoeing out ring announcers for every show?
No, the other ring announcer was booked, so I had to get a different one.
Whoa, you take that back, you. You take that back.
I was a Muhammad Hassan fan, if that makes you feel better.
Man, what terrible timing for events in the world to happen. That dude was getting pushed to the moon. Yes, 87 reference. They don't understand it, but I'm here for it.
You know what, Josh? I understood your reference, and I just want
Who
to say,
just has inside references and doesn't tell anybody?
I just want to say,
It's the
Josh.
greatest reference.
I just want to say, Josh, you were like Howard Finkel, but not the good Finkel, the one that when he aged, he was embarrassed on WWE TV and was like rolling around naked and stuff,
Oh.
and being
Or the
embarrassed.
one that
weekly.
took like 20 minutes to introduce CM Punk?
Your Fink passes prime, except you have no prime. It just immediately skipped
You're
to the end.
You're Mean Gene who introduced the gobbledygooker.
No, he's warm. He's warm, Gene. Okay, there's nothing mean about him.
He's room temperature.
Room temperature Gene.
They don't even capitalize your name. They just say room temperature.
Josh doesn't get heat. He's lukewarm.
don't call him Kane, they call him Plain.
Oh shit! Oh
Bob,
shit!
that's racist.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
What? Wait a minute. But what's so funny is that, oh my God, can we block him? these are so stupid. Like, what did you do? Did you Google how to Google jokes?
I like how his insults are exactly 15 minutes apart.
Like 15 minutes apart. Like, did you just
The Little Mermaid's black now. That was
he had,
dumb.
he had to keep going back to Google and keep refreshing.
This will show him.
Hold on a minute.
Man, me.
sitting in his mom's basement. This will show him.
I am inside a tauntaun is ridiculous. Whoa, hey Josh, you don't know that. That's not cool, man.
You know what? This is the last thing I'm saying. Indie Talk was Googling jokes, but they had to keep refreshing the page because their talk show kept coming up. You know what, Josh? I find that extremely racist. Okay,
I know.
it may be true, but
it may be true is wild.
I can't. Wait, first off, I can swim.
Can you shovel? Can you shovel snow?
Yes.
Do you know how to use a snowplow?
I'm not going to continue this because this is going to have a punchline. So first off, let's get back to Josh. You know what, Josh? I want to see you in a tux the next show, and not look like a sleaze bag that just got off of a construction site. But just remember that they had to announce like an hour later.
Yeah, Josh, you should have been in the old Little
I'm
Mermaid.
here.
You know what? How about you quit insulting little kids while you're at it?
Josh dresses up at other shows.
Oh,
That's the Little Mermaid.
oh, I was going with because you float, but the joke doesn't make sense.
It doesn't have to.
The joke doesn't make sense. I get that you're trying to call me fat, but I could call you bald with a head full of hair. It wouldn't make sense. It would be an oxymoron. I'm trying to help you out, Josh. Like, I'm trying to. Oh my goodness! Like, what are you doing?
Can we talk about how Bronson Reed fits in with the Samoans?
You look like a white Bronson.
You chased away our Bronson Reed. Justice for Jace.
Oh. Oh. I thought he was fat Roman Reigns.
I thought Medina was Bronson Reed.
I don't know anymore.
You know what? Medina legit was hosting like a show, and I said, "Oh, Bronson Reed's hosting the Twitch." Oh no, wait a minute, that's Medina. I said, when did Bronson Reed get a Twitch?
I popped in on Medina's Twitch one time, and he was like, "Yo, what's up, Brett?" And all I wrote was "Big Back" multiple times, and then I left.
Big back.
Duffy, book Medina for the show.
What's he gonna do?
We're gonna have a guest next week. Book him for the show.
Josh is trying to get that Appaloosa, Wisconsin internet to work.
We can have a Bobby
Come
Open
on.
Forum reunion.
Oh,
No.
Brown, you've wasted an hour and a half of your life. Congratulations.
You know what? We should just have it. You know what? We should just have a stream of Brandon's successful groups.
Shit, it'd be 1, 2, 3.
Not
3.
one that you took over for somebody else.
3.
No, it'd be one. Because you stole a group from somebody.
Oh, he stole the model.
Look, Crossburn was going to hell anyway. That ain't my fault.
Okay, and then you ran our friend off because you wouldn't because you wouldn't pay attention to the cat.
You ran him off.
You ran him off. He didn't.
It was your fault too.
He ain't mad at me. He just
There
don't
he
like.
is.
We don't.
He likes me more than you.
We don't.
We interact more than you two
talk to
do.
him?
This isn't the shortest episode.
The
shortest episode is the hidden.
Interacted a lot.
The shortest episode is actually the Matthias episode.
The shortest episode I wish it was when you was on.
He's been on multiple times.
Exactly.
Just keep breaking his record.
Just like they should have stuck Bobby in a Little Mermaid, huh?
Jeez.
Lisa.
Indie Talk live look right now at jokes. Bobby Bold. Yeah, that's good. Write that down.
Wolfman, grow, motherfucker. How? You got him.
Be a lucha.
Oh,
You have to climb
jeez.
this highest peak of jump. Well, Duffy's disqualified.
Yeah, I ain't climbing shit. I'm out.
Man, you won't even climb your stairs. What you talking about? you
Let me
sit in
tell
the
you,
chair.
when I look at
You sit in the
that
chair.
staircase to get
Hey,
into the
Brandon,
house,
he has one of those. He has one of those wheelchairs that attaches to the handle and it slides.
And
I need it
Bobby.
for all 8 of my steps.
But Duffy's greatest rival in wrestling is the steps.
Oh no! I thought it was a figure 4.
Hey, I've had the figure 4 put on me before. Okay. I don't need flashbacks.
Everyone likes BT over Bobby. Okay, and
See, that make more sense if I didn't get threatened with violence today.
exactly.
And murdered on the fuck, marry, kill.
And you don't even like. Hold on a minute. Go back to that because you don't even like him over me. So quit lying. We're friends. Suck it up.
You didn't wear a shirt for Brown's
Hey,
interview. I
all I'm
remember
saying,
that.
Josh. Hold on a minute. All I'm
If it makes
saying
you
is,
feel better.
hold
I
on a
didn't-
minute.
I
Hold on.
don't remember your interview.
All I'm saying, Josh, is that 20 minutes after I requested your friend request, you accepted it. That's all I'm saying.
All I'm saying is me and Josh have had more civil conversations than you two.
Well, y'all have something in common.
What? The only thing we have in common is that we're white.
Exactly.
There's something you two have in common too. Oh wait, no, it's not because you're going to be casting New Little Mermaid. Nice one, Wolfman.
Score.
You know what? See, I have a
Now, Bobby. Hey, Wolfman. How about this one? Put Bobby in the Black Panther.
you know, I have a joke for you, but Brandon is gonna roast me so bad. So I'm
We'll
gonna be
make
quiet.
Bobby White Vision.
Call him Mark Henry, not sexual chocolate.
They're gonna be like, we're gonna make Bobby Frankenstein, but we're gonna call him Fattenstein. That'll show him.
Top 10 fat jokes of 2024.
Mom, I'll come eat when I want.
Bobby wakes up in sections.
That shit don't bother me when I'm cleaning my room, Mom.
And Duffy's taller than me and weighs more than me is wild.
Dang, that's crazy.
You do. You look like a freaking giant.
Bobby belongs in the Cleveland show.
Let me ask you something. All I'm saying,
This motherfucker keeps going.
the only thing I'm saying is that when Duffy is the manager and he's the one stepping over the top ropes, that is something is visually wrong. With
I did it one time as a rib, and now everybody wants to see it, by the way.
This man wrestles like Giant Gonzalez.
You should do it with like a 5-foot wrestler and you just stand over the top rope.
There was a show, I forget which one it was, but I was managing somebody so incredibly short that I was like, you know, it would be hilarious if I just go over the top rope. So then I did it one time and the crowd popped. So I just stood there with my arms folded like I was a badass security guard.
So every person you've managed.
Whoa, I'm not taller than everybody.
Yes, you are. Yes, you
Not
are.
everybody.
Yes, you are.
No.
All right.
Dude,
What's the
Adam
great Khali
Cole-
managing?
Adam Cole works for Adam Cole. Dude, show him the picture because Adam Cole works for AEW, and you made the Undisputed Era look like fans.
I gotta find the picture.
You made them look like fans coming up to you for an autograph. Okay, it would be like if the Undertaker got with them and took pictures with them. Okay, they would be the vanilla midgets. I'm just saying.
I gotta find it now. I'm looking. Here,
Oh, Ron.
Look for
Bobby
your talent.
does not fear Josh. Josh does not fear Bobby. We are friends, Ronnie.
The best friends.
We are friends.
Josh was the best man at his wedding.
Not that friendly, but we are friends.
Not that friendly.
Local stepdad has.
Which Wait.
Matter of fact, Josh is taller than you. And matter of fact, Josh is the same way. Because how are you a ring announcer and you like 6'10"? The wrestler, I'm like,
Oh, Josh was all state in basketball. What are you talking about?
like
True,
dumb.
I was taller than them. Oh,
You're taller than everybody.
I made them look like children.
You made them look like kids. Like what the heck? Like you look
No,
like you were the one uninterested in taking.
Yeah,
a picture
see,
with
look,
them.
local stepdad Eric, who I manage, is fucking taller than me.
How many times have you managed?
Mario's taller than me.
How many times have you managed?
What do you mean, Eric? I manage Eric all the time right now.
Because of the fact that you were on your knees, so that the camera only catches you up here and you look short. You do the same. Don't lie to me.
Now is a live stream. Okay, I'm standing perfectly straight.
You don't lie to me because you do the same thing as Tom Phillips. Tom Phillips crouches when he's taller than the wrestler.
The only time I crouch is when we do film promo segments.
I know you do. You
No, you
freaking
don't.
liar.
Speaking of
freaking
promo
liar.
segments, did you guys see my promo at now? My neck
No,
is healed miraculously.
No, I fell asleep.
Are your herpes healed?
You fucking
Good one, Wolfman. Let's write that.
Oh.
He has gonorrhea now. Johnny Gonzalez.
I think I probably had more talent than Giant Gonzalez.
Wolfman, what do you think about that?
Oh man.
How do you know?
Let's definitely make it on their page.
How do you know which one? How do you know which one of them it is?
We don't fucking know this.
One of them has hair, one of them's bald, and the other one's a Wolfman.
Shut up! Stop saying this stupid name. His name is Jeff.
Google's wolf noises. Google's how to be like Wolf in real life.
And watched Twilight once and thought he was one.
How to kill vampire who stole my girlfriend.
Shut up! Shut up! Duffy can do it.
If you have any wolf, if you have any wolf jokes, comment below.
Oh, please stop! No more! No more! No more!
You know what month Bobby was born in? February.
So random.
Which month has the most full moons?
I'm gonna go to Brandon's wedding, give a toast. Ding ding ding.
Oh.
Abby.
Hey, that reminds me. I got to pitch my idea to Abby. Thanks.
Abby, I lied.
Have you already rejected?
I'm gonna be like, Abby, I lied. My favorite dinosaur is a Velociraptor.
Should call you a pussy.
This dude's over here splicing dinosaur DNA like it's the new trilogy.
Well, she's gonna call me a what?
What?
She said you're gonna call you a nice man. We're very happy you're at the wedding.
Because you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. I watched Land Before Time without crying.
Whoa,
Okay,
that's a man.
Oh,
Right?
I
makes
didn't
you feel
shed a
better?
tear.
We
I
will.
didn't shed
We
a
will make
tear.
sure. We will make sure we play
And
the
I
new Little
call-
Mermaid for you at the wedding.
I rewound it, and when his mom died, I didn't shed a tear.
When they killed Bambi, he was stone faced.
Okay. Bambi
Man
feared
was
me.
laughing when Mufasa got pushed off the cliff.
No, but you little demented child.
Dude, I still cried during
Have you
that
seen
scene.
Duffy? Have you seen The Good Child with Macaulay Culkin?
The what?
The Good Child with Macaulay when he was a kid, where he's like basically demonic, and like he's drugging his family, and like he's drugging his family and like brainwashing them, and like this boy goes, it's got the dude from the Lord of the Rings from it.
Gollum?
No, the actual main character,
Frodo. Frodo.
But it was when they was younger, and he's basically drugging his parents, and basically the Frodo's trying to convince him that Macaulay Culkin is demonic and nobody's listening. So at the end of the movie, basically, he pushes his mom off the cliff.
That's a good one, Wolfman. That's Bobby's life story.
Wolfman said that to Josh.
You know what? I was so moved when Josh, that riveting introduction that he gave at Now's last show, I was like, oh my gosh, like how can anybody top that?
Oh my god.
Why is this man not in WWE? He's the voice of the
I want to
voice.
acknowledge why Now does not acknowledge my comments during the shows.
because you are stupid and you troll. That's all you do is troll.
I put people over.
And I saw the comment that you made when I was on my sabbatical, where you basically had them say Duffy, and they had to catch themselves because they said Duffy instead of Logan Ross.
I have a screenshot of the
Oh,
fucking.
he's got a screenshot of the last show. Great. I can't wait for him to read these comments. I didn't go back and watch for them.
Like,
Okay, first comment. First time, long time. When can we get Logan Ross deported?
no.
Out of Control 3. Will Logan Ross show up to this one? What a maneuver. If Mad Cow loses, does he become Mad Ribeye?
What?
Damn, he's tender in the beef. Adam Christopher once moshed at a Nickelback concert. They really tender in the mad meat.
Like,
Throw
why-
him some grass, he'll be fine. Cow life moo.
Shut up.
Jeez.
Start mooing to get him hulked up. And that was during the first match. And then no sold all of it. Why?
I would have acknowledged the cow stuff. That would have been hilarious.
Oh. What
Like,
is
just the entire crowd, they just start mooing. This dude just starts hulking up and shit.
No, somebody has to milk his nipples.
No. No.
He starts mooing up. He starts moo,
Yeah.
moo.
Yeah.
He starts bucking.
Toss him a milk carton.
When he starts hulking up, he starts shaking like when WWE employed Big Dick Johnson in the 2000s.
He can lactate on command.
Lactate on command is wild.
Like, why is his name Mad Cow? And why has he not been a guest?
I can try.
We have a translator if he just moves all the time.
I can try to get him if you really want.
Like, what made you think of the name Mad Cow? Like, I just want to know. Like,
If I just start randomly mooing in the middle of the interview, you think he'll like fucking just go, you just start going whole hoke on us?
You just start moving. He's like, where? Where? There can only be one.
when it comes crashing down and it moves inside.
I think Josh is trying to whore you out.
Wow, I got a wedding to pay for.
Wow. BT.
I can't even know we're trying.
What's our first worst episode ever?
Ludwig.
This dude live on air. I don't even want to be here. All right, get your fat ass out of here. I don't give a fuck. Actual words I said to him.
At least the banana Matthias actually wanted to be on here.
You know what?
I told him, I was like, it's sad that we know more football than you do.
You know what? You made Matthias cut the interview short.
That don't sound like
I didn't have a choice.
You did have a choice. You could let that man keep going.
We
terrible.
wouldn't be here right now.
Terrible.
We wouldn't be here right now.
I'd no longer be in wrestling.
And then we didn't get the banana back on the show. He was going to get some Duffy.
Oh, here we go. Bobby's getting shit on again.
And this time it took him 19 minutes instead of 15.
Bobby thinks strawberry milks come from pink cows. What a dumbass.
Hey, I'm gonna go milk a brown cow for chocolate milk.
Wolfman, you think you milk Bobby? You think chocolate milk will come out?
I'm a wolf. I can't go by cows.
How can you be the Wolfman and not have a pack? Wolves travel in packs.
You can't be the lone wolf. That's Baron Corbin.
They're like, hey, is that copyright up?
They're just waiting for the copyright to be up.
He's
Like even in Jungle Book, when Mowgli was in the woods, he was with the wolf. There was an entire family.
No, the Wolfman.
Throw that motherfucker off the bridge.
He's gonna name his fans the Wolf Pack, and then WWE's gonna sue because that was the NWO.
The Wolfman reminds me of all the hyenas from Who Framed Roger Rabbit, except he's not funny.
And then he messaged you like you knew who the hell he was. Hey, this is the wolf.
Oh, we're getting a message tonight. Be like, what are you guys going after?
He's like, hey, this is the Wolfman, and you're like, I don't.
I didn't start this, but I'll fucking end it.
No, I started it, and I wish I
like your interview.
I wish I did. Like, who does that? Hey, this is the Wolfman. Like, nobody knows who you are.
Hey, baby, it's Wolfman. How you doing?
Hey, babe, Wolfman here. I'm gonna get so much puss later.
Before he has a date, he's in the mirror looking at himself. Oh yeah, the Wolfman look good.
Would you do me?
I do. Tell special to special guest on now. Fans, you go to Josh. You introduce me as the Wolfman, okay, man?
Hey, Wolfman here. Can we get some wolf guests on here? I'm tired of watching some humans.
He's like, they're like, and we like to introduce Todd. My name is Wolfman. I mean, Wolfman.
I need them to face Mad Cow so we can all move so Mad Cow can hulk up and finish the job.
You know how Bronson Reed did like 7 tsunamis on the Seth Rollins? I just want Mad Cow to do 7 moonsaults consecutively onto the Wolfman.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, we're definitely getting messages. We're definitely getting
I didn't even do anything. They should have left me alone.
Why do you think strawberry milk comes from pink cows, you weirdo? Wolf. You got anything to add, Wolfman?
Oh.
Jesse, do you have more insults from 1997?
Oh, shut up. When I was in elementary school.
I'm better than the Wolverine. I'm the Wolfman.
He's like, my internet's lagging, but give me a chance. Give me a second. It's coming.
All right, if you want to listen to the next Any Talk, it'll be live from Skype.
Oh. Oh.
Yes.
Live on Instagram.
Live on Instagram. They may or may not hit the record button.
I'm just saying, whoever told you to do a podcast, they lied to you. They did not have your best interest at heart.
They're definitely addressing us in the first 10 minutes of that. Maybe the whole show.
He's gonna be like, nobody puts Wolfman in a corner.
All I'm gonna say, if you plan on addressing us, at least post it on Facebook so people can see it.
He's gonna be like, nobody puts Wolfman in a corner.
This is my
I
case.
found your insults tonight very upsetting. I did not enjoy them.
If you cannot tell, I am deeply upset.
Your words come deeper than the Wolfman's bites.
I'm just saying, when you make Lance Storm interesting, that's a problem.
The Wolfman hasn't howled in weeks.
I'm beginning to think Jesse is the thumb from Spy Kids.
No.
Well, we were only making fun of 2 of them. We had to get the 3rd guy in there.
He has done nothing wrong.
It's true. Jesse did nothing wrong. We love you, Jesse.
The Wolfman's going to come on. So, does this mean that you're not going to donate to my charity?
He's gonna come on. Yeah. It's like, what are you doing? He's like transforming.
Josh, are you still there? Are you still there, Josh Rudine?
Josh probably left. We should probably promote some shit before we get.
In the
I like how it's just 360 people just watching this shit.
yeah, no one's gonna cancel us over fucking.
I mean, we're
It's
getting
that
left.
time of the week. The show is almost over, so it's time to promote some shit.
It's time to promote some shit. BT has requested the Mad Cow, so I'm gonna ask the Mad Cow. We'll see if
Excuse
here
me?
I
Sunday.
didn't fucking request the Mad
Excuse
Cow.
me?
I requested Medina.
I thought Bobby requested Medina.
No, you.
No, I requested
Wow.
Medina. He requested.
Man,
Mad
I
Cow.
need to lay off some shit, huh?
That Duffy's so high, he's like Snoop Dogg.
Why don't you get your friend Yellow Cane?
I can ask him.
Please ask him, and then also tell him to bring his lawsuit letters.
His cease and desist.
Cease and desist.
Well, anyway, I will ask Mad Cow what he's doing. Probably
But you-
house
Wait a
arrest.
minute, wait a minute. But
But-
you won't ask Yellow Cane.
I
Well,
was
fuck
gonna
Medina.
ask him.
Fuck Medina.
You want Medina on here? What are we gonna talk about with
I
Medina?
want Medina.
What
I
we
want
gonna-
Medina. Doesn't matter. It's a Bobby Open Forum reunion.
Coming soon
know what?
is our yearly where we take off for however long we decide.
Yeah, we'll be back in January.
When you're not booking your show,
But we will be back this Sunday.
all we got to do is stop it from getting 20 likes.
Pinche puto.
You can catch me for wrestling wise next Friday on Black Friday at Legacy
You're not
Pro Wrestling
wrestling.
in Milwaukee,
You're not
Wisconsin.
even wrestling. You're talking about
You
wrestling.
don't know
guys.
that.
You're not wrestling.
You don't know that.
I've seen you in the ring. You're not wrestling.
No, you've seen me work in comedy. Okay, you've seen comedy. Okay,
Where's the old Duff? We need the old stuff.
and guess what? And guess what? It's gonna be comedy next Friday too.
Time out. Comedy's supposed to be funny.
You don't like watching me be out of breath in like 5 seconds?
You didn't do nothing. You
I
said
can,
on
I
the
can just.
What do you mean? I did things like
What are you
You said
talking
on the
about?
eight-
Dodge.
I can just.
duck,
distracting
I-
the opponent.
dive, and dodge.
I see that every episode.
Give a man a drop kick, a super kick.
I can give him like the one leg drop kick. There's no way both legs are getting up
Dude,
there.
Duffy's out of breath during the intros.
Dude,
Duff-
you didn't like my Shane McMahon shuffles?
You know what bothers me about Duffy?
Mm.
Duffy cost his team the tag team
Or the
championship.
Well,
Well, we won originally. Just
He
saying.
cost his team the tag team championship. Did you even apologize to them? You should owe a public apology. You should go. Logan Ross should go on Facebook and issue a public apology for being so self-absorbed.
Damn, that's
So-
crazy. Anyway, so then after the Black Friday show, you can catch me.
I said I'm not done, and if you meet me again, you will not get the password the next month.
December 21st. And now that's
Like I was saying.
Now he's gone.
I don't get the password next month. Tune in next month for the BT Bobby show. They have no guests because they don't know how to get anybody.
Whoa, you shut your mouth. You shut your mouth.
Bobby BT show. That sounds terrible. Good one, Jaron.
We're gonna get a cease and desist. We did not like how accurately you portrayed our characters.
Stop it.
But it's such good shit. BT, promote our shit so we can get the fuck up out of here, man.
It's gonna be fucking grown. The Fox River Raiders. You see that fox right there? It's not a wolf. Calm down. We got Now That's Wrestling. Duffy already promoted their next show.
December
He's finally
21st.
gonna show up.
Out of Control
He's finally
3.
gonna show up.
Jimmy
Well,
Hart
you
and
know.
ODB.
Check out Smash versus Nathan Gus for control of Now That's Wrestling.
Don't forget Perfection and Kaiser.
Didn't Perfection
Not
lose?
Ludwig.
No,
Didn't
not
Didn't Perfection lose?
No, he just got shown up by the banana.
Oh, Jesus. No, Perfection didn't lose. He's on a winning streak.
But has he lost before?
Previously in the past.
Then
Yeah.
how can he be Perfection? Wouldn't it be like almost perfect?
Dang.
Or like
I'm gonna have to
almost-
get him on the pod to answer these questions.
No.
Also, maybe we'll get a trip to chlamydia while we're at it.
Is that sick, Carl?
Good one, Wolfman.
Check it, Rapid Fire Wrestling live from the
January
Red Mount
11th.
Superdome, January 11th. 300,000 cheeseheads in attendance.
How many matches are announced?
We will be announcing shortly.
I
But
like
you
to
can check
review
out our
the first match. The first match as one half of the 8-man tag team champions over here.
No, there are no 8-man tag team champions.
Check.
But I mean, I guess I can do a little
Broad belts.
reveal for somebody that's gonna be at the show if we'd like.
Do you have
Hello?
do you have the belt? Do you have belts?
No, not yet.
Belts, keep your pants up. These are championship titles. you swine.
Hey, what's up, Vince? How you doing?
You don't. First off, let me tell you something. It's a belt.
Let me tell you something. Moo.
Let me tell you something, brother.
If Stone Cold Steve Austin said it was a belt, it's a belt.
Stone Cold Steve Austin said CTE doesn't exist, motherfucker.
Listen, I don't know what happened to him in his 60s.
It was that suplex bump he took at WrestleMania.
Okay. I'm just saying, how's Booker T going to be on the show with Undertaker and they talking about concussions and the man said that it don't exist? That's all I'm saying.
Well, you promoted now Fox River Raiders of Rapid Fire, BT. What's next?
Undertaker wasn't concussed. His feelings were just hurt.
Oh,
That was
jeez.
according to Vince.
Check out Bernie's Burgers, maybe.
Are they even around still?
I have no idea.
Or are we promoting them? We should probably take it off until we get confirmation
Probably.
and put something else there.
Try out their Bernie Burgers. Burgers of Bernie. Half-pound meat. Down your guzzler, maybe.
How do you live in Wisconsin, Duffy? You don't know if Bernie's Burgers is still a thing.
No.
Actually, correction. Do you even know if Bernie's still alive? How do you not check this out?
Bernie is still alive.
Wait a minute, wait. Let me ask you a question. Do you even eat at Bernie's Burgers?
Some shoddy connection here today, guys.
When's the last time you shoved one of Bernie's Burgers meats down your throat, Duffy?
He hasn't. He doesn't even know who he is. He doesn't even know who he is.
Why did you say it like that?
I get my food
Wolfman.
from I get my
Wolfman,
food
he
from
definitely
McDonald's.
He shoves Bernie's hot dogs down his throat. So yeah, Wolfman, that's a great one.
They get the meat from the pink cows.
Shut up. Just stop it.
Burgers come from Mad Cow.
Stop it.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
they're definitely dedicating a half hour to
Put
us.
some cheese on mine. Cheese on mine, please. Oh
I like the Jurassic
So
Park.
yeah. Check out Elite Wrestling. Yeah, Elite Wrestling Society, the official Facebook group of the Duffy, BT, and Bobby Wrestling Show.
Can we get a comp of the one? Can we get a comp? Damn, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Go ahead.
Yeah,
It's all right. Any talk it takes 17 minutes to respond with a joke anyway.
Shut up.
Show will be over tomorrow. Hey, you guys still live? You guys?
We get a message in the DMs.
Thought you could avoid us, huh?
Shut up.
Going down in the DMs.
Shut.
All right, go ahead, BT. You
If
tell us.
if y'all really want to get Brandon's attention, Jesse and Jaron, I would say something about Brandon's fiance. Then he will respond.
Oof. Don't do it.
Then he will respond. He'll give you a personalized response. He may even send a voice message.
I wouldn't
Want to
recommend
get
it.
Bobby's attention. Just say he's not a real wrestling fan. He'll tell you your mom rotten hell.
I apologize for that. You stop that.
And I hope she searches for a bottle of water.
If you want Duffy's attention, just tell him that he doesn't know anything about wrestling and he hasn't been in the wrestling business only for 30 seconds.
Take one of his rats. Don't hurt me, Ethan. But also we got University Sports Debate ran by LJ Ligurian.
There ain't been no debates in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to see debate. Look at that Mike Tyson post I posted. Got everyone fucking in their panties.
But didn't you say that Mike Tyson was going to knock out?
No, I didn't. I spent a week trying to tell LJ what was going to happen in that fight and exactly what happened in that fight. That old motherfucker gassed out or half a round in.
LJ also said that the Lakers are going to lose in 6 or 7 to the Nuggets last year, and we lost in 5, like I said.
No, he said y'all going to win a series.
Well, you keep promoting. I'm going to go to the bathroom.
No, you're not, shithead.
I do what I want.
Vince
Can't tell me what to do.
All right, that's everything I got. Promote. We'll be back next week. Gus, no Gus, Medina, Mad Cow, who knows? Duffy hates us. Don't book him ever again. Good night.